welcome back. Today's video is going to be about Alabama. So we're going to take a look at what you can go hunt for in Alabama, but I'm going to mainly go over the gold. Though I do have like jasper, agate, and some other things that I'll touch on. Less locality for the minerals and the crystals, more I'm going to give you localities on the gold today. So in Alabama, we have a list of counties that you can go out and they're known to have gold occurrences, but most of them are hard rock. So let's move right in and go to the gold. All right, so this list is pretty nice, and if you want to and it's relevant, just go ahead and pause if you want to read it, and if I'm going too fast, but otherwise, let's just roll through it. I'm going to be kind of quick. So this first part is about when gold was discovered in Georgia and why it's kind of gone idle. So there was several instances like the Civil War, World War I, World War II, that all impacted the gold production coming out of these places, and the California gold rush that had initially drawn most of the mining out of the area when it came to serious prospects. Now, a lot of that idleness could be to your fortune, because you can look up the land, make sure that you're on private, make sure you're on public lands, and if it's private property, make sure you ask the owner, and you'd be surprised, a lot of people are willing to let you go explore their land in the idea that you make a agreement with them on what'll be theirs that you find and what'll be yours. But trust me, sometimes that's the best way to go about it. And you can still claim private land if the private landowner gives you that permission and ability. So if you want to, go look around, see if there's anywhere that you can go publicly, but also go to your gem clubs and your gold clubs, and you're going to have a wealth of information in those sources. So let's go through this and run down the list. Okay, so the most gold production was at the Hog Mountain and the Hillaby Mine, but they're both hard rock areas, and I know in here it says where they're at, so let's just go down. Okay, Chilton County, guys. Let's go through just the basic of everything. The southwestern part of the Alabama belt includes portions of the Chilton County. The rock exposures that are limited on the southwest by the overlap of the Upper Cretaceous Formation, and basically Tuscaloosa is the actual other name for it. There's nuggets weighing up to 4 ounces, guys. That's a big nugget. That's a really big nugget. That's huge. And those are reported from Blue Creek, a short tributary of the Coosa River in the southeastern part of the county. Okay, so there's Clanton, and west of Clanton, 13 miles, on the small tributary of Mulberry Creek, the Franklin Jimson Mine is small pits and schists and quartz. So those guys are definitely hard rocking as well. That's an area to look into, and so is Verbena. So in the Verbena area, all the streams and creeks surrounding the corners of Chilton, Coosa, and Elmore counties contain placer gold, guys. So that's Blue Creek is up in that area. I guess that's a good spot. 4 ounce. Good Lord, 4 ounce nuggets. Yeah. Okay. Let's move on though to Clay County, Alabama, and so we have like the Cragford district. It's located along the far eastern side of Clay County and the far western side of Randolph County, and you'll find the Grizzle property. It has veins and quartz up to 30 feet deep, and you could find rich specimens of ore near the surface. And that mine was famous for free milling gold. So you guys can definitely look into that area, and there's a lot of stuff going on over there in the Cragford district, but there's also in south of Erin, in gravel bars of Gold Mines Creek, you'll find placer gold with, forgive me here, silimonite and pyrope garnets and talc. No, so I'm gonna have to go look up what pyrope garnets are. That sounds interesting. Okay, the Idaho district also has gold, and that's located in the western part of the county. Southwest of Idaho, though, you'll find the pyrite mines in Hillaby schist, which contain gold, and I'm assuming that's the Hillaby mine was up there. So that's probably in Clay County. Clay County is going to be good, guys. You want to go make sure that you know where you're at whenever you're doing this with your land research as well. And if you find a good spot, don't tell anybody. Just go through the informational process to verify, and then make a claim. If it's open. I like that prospects in Clay County, guys. How about Claiborne County? So 50 years after the discovery of gold, nearly 30 ounces were produced in Claiborne County, mostly in the Arachuchi? Really? Uh, Arabachuchi district in the southern part of the county. Okay, I'm just gonna roll with this, guys. Since 1890, Claiborne County has been idle, though. That's a long time. Most of the gold came from placer deposits near Gold Hill and Clear Creek. Hey, you might want to go look into this. In Hillby areas, there are quartz veins containing gold, but they are too low in value to be mined. But not for hobby level and to learn. Man, if that stuff's open to go figure out what you're getting your hands into, that's awesome. All area streams and tributaries in the Chalufini mining district west of the Arabachuchi district had significant early placer mining operations. So that's a good place to look too, guys. I'm going to let you just read the rest of this if it's relevant to you. Relevant, really relevant. Okay, let's move to Coosa County, Alabama. All right, this county had widely scattered prospects along Weagulfka Creek. Man, these names in Alabama. You guys comment and let me know how to properly say these things, because I'm coming up at a loss. I'm going to have to go Google this stuff. All right. Hatchet Creek and Rockford placers along Weagulfka Creek is where the Weagulfka Creek placers is said to contain pans that run 40 to 20 colors per pan. So that's not bad. That's kind of like my first couple years when I was going out into some public areas in Colorado. And you could work really hard, come home with a gram, and it's not going to pay the bills, but it'll teach you what you're doing and how to properly read the creek, read the loads, read the geography that you're in. So I guess northeast of Gold's Ranch was the Stewart Mine, which contained open cuts and shafts and 200-foot wide ridge for a half mile and was the site of an old stamp mill. So you do that much work, there's something out there. Definitely a good one, Coosa County. So let's move down though to Randolph County real quick, guys. And I got the gold-bearing deposits of Randolph County border along the boundary of Claiborne County and are in similar formations. So I guess near Omaha as well, and in Wedowee, there's also sand and gravel bars on the Tallapoosa River. These names. All right, so let's move on. That one's full of crazy names. Pine-Tucky Gold Mine. That's another good name. All right, Talladega County, guys. The area branches and benches along Talladega Creek are said to contain placer gold. So this is a spot to look into. Let's go over Tallapoosa County. Nice. Tallapoosa County contains 4 major gold districts called the Devil's Backbone, Eagle Creek, Goldville, and Hog Mountain. So this is probably where there's a lot, just like in Clay County. So if you want to just read over this one, I'll leave it up here for this half second, but I'll make sure that I display all of it. Okay, cool. So we will move over to the other things to find that you can go looking for. There's over 190 mineral species that are in Alabama, so there's plenty to go hunting for. You've got agates, amethyst, angelicite, and apatite, calcite, emerald, fluorite. There's a lot. So if you want, I don't have a ton of locality research done on these. Go look into it, or better yet, leave a comment if you know where some of this stuff's located at. And you can definitely go for paint rock agates if you've never done that. And they can be found in the Rock River Valley streams and gravel bars. So that's what the images that are flashing in the slideshow are about. And they're really good looking when you turn them into a cabochon. I like some of the crazy colorations. But they're in the mid-eastern region of the state. And I do believe you can find the geodes in the streams and fields of Athens in northern Alabama. So rough geodes often look like cauliflower heads, I guess, and are relatively easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. So there's a place called Parsons Quarry, that is in northwest of Florence, Alabama, and they will allow limited access to a large portion of their property that's not currently being mined to hunt for these geodes. So look them up and give them a call. Alabama is awesome for a lot of these things and the gold, but there's also fossils. So if you if you want to go find some fossils, a good place to start would be in Covington and Russell County, but the state fossil is not allowed to be taken out without specific permission from the governor. And as always, make sure you have permission to look for rocks and fossils before you go collecting, guys. There's a lot of resources you can go to that'll help you out with that, like the Forest Service or BLM, or just even, contacting your local clubs. So that's probably going to be about it for this video. I hope it was informative, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you've got this far, man, thank you so much for your continued support already. But we're actually hoping to grow this channel and maybe even turn this into a full-time gig. So let us know if you guys like the content that we're starting to produce, where you think our channel should grow. Leave us comments, and I promise we're going to try to get back to everybody. The next thing I want to talk about, though, is I'm going to start designing a t-shirt and maybe a coffee mug or something else cool to go along with each one of these videos. So the ideas from you guys are probably going to be the main source of what I'm going to design from. If you guys get an idea, put it in the comments, something like, Prospectors Anonymous, Alabama chapter, or something like that. Then if I choose that one and we design that one, then we'll send you a free shirt and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So definitely leave some comments. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when we got new videos. We're going to try to start doing either daily or every couple days. We're going to try to upload, and I'm going to start live streaming as well. During my live streams, there's going to be cool promotions going on at our store, and I would like to offer you guys to support us if you want a very, very cool way to support us. You can go to hardluckstore.com, and we're listing now on our store pendants, we're listing cabochons, we're also listing tumbled stone and crystals and all sorts of other cool merchandise, and a lot of prospecting gear and stuff too. So go over there, check it out. The pendants are beautiful, and they're honestly one of a kind. So each one is a treasure, and they're from Pikes Peak. And if you really want to support us, you'd be surprised how far buying one of these will go, and you can hang a piece of Pikes Peak around your neck. You know what? I think that's enough shameless self-promoting and plugging for today. I'm going to end this video, and until next time, guys, stay out there and stay hunting. Have a good one.